B2k All Day.
Alright, so hello everybody. Hello again. It's another episode of B2k All Day. In this episode, I'll be installing the Belltech Swaybar, the rare Swaybar. I actually already have the front Swaybar installed, and I kind of did it like before I got into YouTube, and like I even really thought about that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about, well, maybe I should record this, but really had no idea what I was doing. But anyways, here we go. Have like a better idea, you know. So here is the box. You know, I just like opened it up. Here's the actual Swaybar, and kind of cool. Like the front one made like a pretty good like difference. You know, it like kind of makes it like almost like boatish, like the front, like you go to turn, it's like this. So I'm hoping that like the back one, the rear Swaybar will like even it out, you know, make it like, you know, like if you drive, you'll like understand what I'm talking about, you know? But here we go. Here's the instructions. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of don't know how to install this. I mean, I do, but then I don't, you know. But oh well. Well, they say one of the greatest things to know in life is how to learn. So here we go. Through the magic of YouTube, I'll have like figured it out. So just give me a second. Alright, so I got my truck all jacked up. Just want to make sure you put the like blocks in front of the wheels, you know, safety first. And then instructions that like, I don't know if I'm just like confusable or whatever, but it says to put the Swaybar on top. I meant to like reposition it underneath, but and then I put the C-clamp on here, I think like yay, and then to put this on top, and then to put the bushing, put the bushing through, and then to use the grease, because I guess if you don't put the grease, it'll squeak a bunch, and that's not good. There's a little grease packet, you know, part number, you know, you see it. And well, that's it, I guess. And then on the frame rail to put this part, but I'll just do this like one step at a time. So I missed. Okay, so before you could put the clamps and what actually holds it on there, you have to move the brake line, and especially this one, which is like probably gonna be the one that's gonna be like kind of a problem. I mean, these bend pretty easy, but you don't want them to like pinch because you don't want to ruin your brakes. So here we go. I mean, I hope I don't have to replace these lines, but whatever, huh? Okay, sirrah if I do. But had to take off these bolts right here. You know, there's one over here, one over here, right here, right here, and then one that goes right here. So that's the first spot, and just give me a second, we'll get the second part going. Thank you. Alright, so I got it all mounted up. These are supposed to be like, I believe at like 24 pounds or something. Probably more than that, I don't know. You know, we'll see how it goes. But I got it mounted up, and then it's like, you know, swiveling or whatever, you know. And the next step in the video, just set, or in the video, well, in this video, I guess, is to connect these, which mount on here, not like right here, but just on the frame rail. I have to like drill it out and to put the bolts, like you see it here on the diagram. I guess I could take a picture of this diagram, but you get this when you buy it, so whatever. But you have to put it on the actual part, on the little, like, I guess to call it a U, I don't know what that looks like, whatever. But a square U. And then, you know, just put the bushings on there. I guess I could have had it all stacked out, but, you know, and then, you just pretty much mount it on there on the end of the sway bar with this, and then just kind of like move it up to about where it like lines up good. You know, like it'll probably sit about yay, and then put the end piece like on the end of the sway bar. I know I probably should get up, but and then drill out the hole and tighten everything up. Yeah. Okay, so I got the brake lines reattached. This one just went back kind of normal. On this one, and then this one, and I believe even this one, I had to like reverse the side that they were attached. Like they were normally like up here, but I just like flipped it and put it on there. And then when I put this one back, I kind of had to bend the tab that's actually, I had to bend this tab out just a little bit, and then just a little bit of elbow grease just to push it on there, and then twist it on there, and there she is. So I mean, you know, if this was like a show truck, which maybe one day I'll get to that, I probably would want to like replace these lines and make them, you know, use like like the right kind of bender and stuff, and just like redo them. But I think this will work. Like I don't like how these touch a little bit, so you know, I just kind of bend them. But for the most part, I think that they're gonna work. I mean, you know, like I said in my last video, you know, I have found over the years of building projects that it's best to get it all together working and then make it look pretty. Especially if you're gonna paint it. Like I've done that a million times. Have everything all painted and then go to put it together, and it just like, man, it looks awful. The paint gets ruined so bad. But that's it. And the next step is obviously to attach that stuff, but I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, I think, because it's getting kind of late. So thank you. Okay, so it's like the next day now, but I got this part attached, and this is the part that goes to the frame rail. And the easiest way that I have found to do stuff like this is, I mean, I'm just gonna have to like drill a hole into the frame rail and then attach it. But essentially you just like get it all rigged up, and then you tighten everything down like these. I'm probably gonna like loosen them all the way up, make sure it's real nice and loose, real easy to put in place, and then just tighten it down. And I don't know if this video is like bright enough, but it's kind of dark, so I'm gonna have to wait another day. But yeah, you know, I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna have to wiggle this over just a little bit, you know, but get it like settled, and then drill it out, and like I said, just tighten everything up. And one thing to make sure is to put grease on the bushings and stuff so they don't squeak. And yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked about this. Make the truck handle a lot better. Alright, so I got everything lined up, and I got it like where it'll go on there now, but and like, okay, so I drilled out a couple of holes on the outside, but I think I'm gonna have to like drop the fuel tank and see, look like, you know, okay, so we'll line up, you know, it's supposed to look square, you know, I want to make it like level. And I don't plan on lowering the truck. I like thought about it, getting their like lowering springs, but because I actually plan on using this as a truck and I'm not trying to be like a traditional mini trucker, you know, maybe one day, but for now, yeah. But anyway, so I got it lined up, you know, everything's nice and loose, you know, it's not like I said, have to loosen it up and then tighten it up. Well, I got this drilled out, and then I got this other side pretty much cool, but I have a problem where I'm gonna have to take the fuel tank off, and I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna make a dedicated video to that. I mean, maybe I could do that, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you got like the two hoses right here, the fuel filler and the vent, so that way it like goes in there, it doesn't get caught with air. And then there's 4 bolts on each side of the gas tank, and they're both like the top is a 12 and the bottom is like a 14, and there's just 4 of them. And you have to drop it, excuse me, and that's pretty much it. But so far so good on this install. This is like my 3rd day doing this because I do it like after work, so you know, whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I mean, I'm pretty stoked because it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I just have to like drop the fuel tank, and I might have to remove the muffler on the other side to get the drill in there, because I could just use like a super long drill bit, but I don't think that's like the right way to do things. You know, maybe once upon a time I would have done it like that, but you know, I try to learn and laugh and not make mistakes, you know. But yeah, so through the magic of YouTube, I will have had the fuel tank dropped. I'm gonna drill it, and then I'll probably, I don't know, I guess I could like film dropping the fuel tank, but yeah, here we go. All right, well, got all the holes drilled up, got everything, well, not everything tightened up. I still gotta tighten up like the other side, and then where the actual, you know, this bolt right here, but that's about it. I mean, you know, I think I got it lined up just about good. You know, I wish I had better skills and a better mount for this GoPro to show you like what it does when it's connected and then when it's not connected. Maybe in the future, but you know, at least I'm like, you know, showing you how to install it. I don't know. I'll have to show you the front one. The front one is pretty much just like it's just like installing the regular stock front end one, but I had to like use a jack to really get it into place, because, well, I'll just talk about that in a second. But I think the back one is just about done. Yeah, I gotta re-put the gas tank and stuff, but that's it. Just a quick word, I almost forgot, but I had to move these brake lines. You just have to pop them out right here. Just have to pop it out, bend it up just a little bit, and if you can see here, it won't really go back on this one, but I think we'll be alright, you know. If I really wanted to, I could like pop this out and re-drill it and have it be held in place, but I don't know. I think it'll be alright. But yeah, I'm almost done. Alright, so you can see the Swaybar is all hella dirty. Have like oil leaks and shit, but whatever, you know what I mean? The install of this is pretty simple. The hardest part of it was getting these bolts to like compress and then catch a thread and stuff. And they're pretty much the same, like a 14 millimeter or a 9/16. And then I believe these are 12 or 14 on here, you know. But what I had done is essentially is just put these on I just put the chuck on jacks like right here, you know what I mean, right here on this little cross member, and then I taken this floor jack right here and use that and just push it up against the little end of the bolt or whatever, and that like compressed it. And that's really all you got to do. Like once you get one of them good, you can like, you know, like just leave it loose and then tighten it up. I had to like tighten it up with one without no washers to get it to fit, and then I had to like you know what I mean, like take the one side that I compressed and then undo it and then put the other side proper. But that's pretty much it, man. I mean, it's not very complicated on the front. And well, that's probably it. I mean, I might do a little video of me driving around, but I really don't have a way to illustrate it. I mean, I thought about maybe like I seen this one video of this dude talking about the like shackles for the leaf springs. And he had like an arrow and a little thing, like a little gauge or whatever, like had a bunch of numbers on there, and then you can see the body sway. But I don't know, you know. Like I said, I'm not there yet on my skills, I guess. And I don't have no way to mount this camera safely without risking dropping it, you know. And I know it's like an action camera, but I don't know. I just don't have it like that to be like whatever if it falls and breaks, you know. So I don't know, probably in the future. But yeah, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support so far. I appreciate some people. I mean, I wish people would like be a little more specific, you know, like if you don't like my videos, let me know, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, send me some hate mail, let me know, because all critiques will help me in the end. And you know, I don't know, just that simple. But anyways, I really appreciate all the help. I know I'm laying on the dirt, but thank you. And I got the like, but thank you. Bye bye.